And we're back! We're recording for this for no particular reason other than for those who missed it.
Yep.
It's archiving, I guess.
Yep.
It still looks weird. That freaking jewel thing, I still have no idea what that is.
It's his solar panel. He uses it to power his codpiece, but you don't want to know why.
Did my game freeze? No, oh, okay, there it goes. I just started. The music
I know that
stopped.
coin stopped.
I'm like, what?
The coin stops flipping and everything. I know.
Well, the coin stopped, and also the music. I'm like, what's going on?
Actually, I don't have any music. Why don't I have any music? All right, I'm ready. Ready?
Right. Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So, G M N C C. There you go. Let's just get the names off, as we can finally understand what differences are between these characters. And I gotta say, I just really like Acciyn's team. Like, if I
it's a fun team, yeah.
If I had to pick, I would like Acciyn's team. I'm usually more of the bashy sort, and freaking starting out with people who have a block is so tempting. And tackle, jeez.
And
thick
tackle,
skull,
jeez.
Yeah, basically, if somebody has dodge, tackle negates that. That's basically what it does. So people who have dodge as the kind of like anti-shove thing, so the person has a hard time getting it down, tackle negates that, adding another attack thing. So these little guys, these little guys, these dwarfs, pretty much when they attack you, they have 3 chances of actually hitting the person down. With 1 attack dice roll, which is ridiculous.
I love any character that has block and tackle.
I like it quite a bit.
And anyone who has a solar panel on the top of their head. That's fun too. I want to see bloodshed. Oh gosh, watch this match. Watch this match. Is like got like 15 injuries.
I never noticed this. On top of their hats, they have numbers.
Their hats? They do! Look at them. They're even cuter now. Except the centaur doesn't.
Where's that centaur? There you are. Do you not have anything on top? No. Here's your number. You do have the freaking symbols all over your hat. Wow, that's cool. Where's your number? It's a dwarf minotaur? Awesome. I'm sorry, and the kickoff. Should probably check what's going on. Nice weather, and that's about it. Keep it right next to the centaur. Maybe not the best idea.
Yeah. Well,
and he now has block.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that was intentional.
Ooh, the first roll and a defense down, defense tumble. The person has dodge, but it really doesn't matter because these guys have tackle and defense stumble. Yep, and got that person down, even though he had dodge and he used a stumble.
Knocked out.
Yeah.
Ouch.
This is a pretty good start for the dwarves. Bashy team is being as bashy as it needs to be.
Yeah. They gotta even go for that troll.
Kikoni is going to have a really hard time. Looks like he's putting enough people around him, so he's going to get a double dice roll. 2 pushes. He has a lot of rerolls, but probably not something that he really needs to do.
No,
and kind of just pushes him away to deal with one of his guys. Interesting. Wonders what he's going to do with all of his other dudes.
He's gonna dance.
How
No,
is
he's not.
Kiko going to do this? Because he's
a
got
really good
some, he's going to be really hurting by the end of this.
See, here's what I'm really interested in seeing is that we've got a very squishy but fast team versus a very slow but hard team. And I'm afraid, here's what I'm afraid is going to happen. That Acciyn is going to get the ball and just form an unbreakable defense and just march to the touchdown.
Easily could happen.
Yep.
But luckily for Kikoni, he can just avoid it altogether. He has very fast characters.
Very true.
It's almost double the speed of these guys. Ooh, both down. That's gonna work.
Yep.
Wow. I can't wait until one of these like dwarves have something. Oh, he has a hobgoblin, and he leveled it up and he got dodge. Which I guess is pretty helpful. I think it does 2 things for you. Which is like, I think it's like an extra reroll when you dodge somebody. I think. And also, when you get a defender stumble, it prevents getting knocked out.
Correct. That's exactly right. It makes it much easier to dodge out of someone's tackle box, and makes it harder to take you down.
Looks like Kiko probably had somebody. Ooh, defender stumble. That is going to work against the dwarf. But he has a lot of defense. He did roll low, though. And another defender stumble. Good rolls, good rolls. He's getting those 2 dice rolls. I think he learned that from last time. Getting a squishy guy around. Interesting. He's probably gonna get swarmed by these dwarves. Heck, even one can just walk over there.
These guys over there. I'm pointing to a candlestick. I don't.
These guys.
I don't know what you're talking about. But it is good. Those dwarves on the bottom of the field are pretty much taken out.
Yep.
For now.
He's got a wide open pocket to really just kind of go around everyone. And kind of set up people in the back of the field just in case he does get the ball and just kind of throw it down there.
I think that would be, that would be a really good move that he's making. He's going to get in the goblin back here just in case.
Ooh, defender down. A stun got through his fairly high armor.
Yeah.
Or medium, I guess. Some people
don't see that a lot from on the Chaos Dwarfs team.
Yeah. Especially because of a thick head. A thick skull.
He really needs to capitalize on that, though. Needs to push, hard and fast.
Oh, that's right. This guy has claw. As I recall, claw makes the armor value that you need to roll an 8, no matter how much the person's armor value is.
That's neat, especially against something like a tree.
2 defender stumbles, and he does have tackle, so... Ooh,
oh, God,
an injury.
He's injured.
Just badly hurt, though, so no
Ouch.
long sustaining, but looks like he is getting some EXP from this. And also...
to be honest, that's what we should kind of expect.
Yes. It looks like he does have a few guys in reserve. No, that's his cheerleaders.
Get in there. But I'm just a cheer. Get in there.
They probably look pretty good at playing football. Look at them.
Sure they are.
I wonder what his next move would be. He has a lot of people around that ball. He's very, very interested in this ball right here.
They're all just sitting there looking at it going, I wanna pick that up, dude. Don't do it. I'm gonna pick it up. Don't do it.
They're all crying out, what is this?
He's got a golden light around him.
What do you think it is? I don't know. We were just here to beat some people up, but there's this thing here.
Okay, it looks like he's either covering or he's actually going to attack that goblin. I guess it kind of makes sense to either A, cover it, or B, just take it out.
Looks like he's just covering it for now.
Yeah.
Because all you need is a person around him so he doesn't walk...
Oh, move the centaur one. And the
looks like
hobgoblin.
he's making a cage.
Yeah, it looks like it. But for who?
Probably one of his higher agility characters. Probably his dodge guy, actually.
No one. Just going to protect it.
2 pushes, back. probably a pretty bad roll for him. But
That would be a very interesting, like, mini game or test of skill. Would be for one team to not pick the ball up, and their objective is to keep the other team from doing it. That would just be an interesting, like, can you do it kind of thing.
wait, what? Why'd you reroll? You had them both down.
Oh, wow. Ouch.
Wait.
He probably wanted to get a defender stumble or something. Or maybe that guy was very vital to his plans.
Wait. He did an attacker down and both down for a guy who had... He dot... I'm so confused.
He had attacker down and both down. And then he re-rolled. But he has block. Yeah, why did he do that?
Really hungry might... It doesn't look like anything would prevent him from doing that. I'm a little confused. Maybe thought he was attacking with somebody else? Oh no! That's what it was. Okay, it's 2 red dice.
Oh, got it. But why waste a reroll on something like that?
Because he does only have a 1 out of 6 for both of the dice to actually lose a roll.
Yes, but no. The thing, what I'm saying is, why waste a reroll on something that? I mean, what's your plan? That right now, that troll is not really in the action. Like, I'm not saying what he did was bad. I'm saying I don't see where he was going with that. I just don't know what his master plan was that he needed to take out this troll.
Probably just didn't need to. Probably just wanted to.
Right, but if he just wanted to, why waste the reroll? If it wasn't vital, why waste the reroll?
Probably thought he had enough. I can definitely see that.
I guess, yeah.
It looks like Kiko is trying to figure out what he's going to do for his next turn.
It's not Kiko.
No?
Kiko tried to dodge in his first move and with this stunty goblin over here and failed. So it's back to Acciyn.
Oh. Okay. I thought that happened afterwards, excuse me.
He says it was a misclick.
Oh, Kiko?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was kind of wondering, I was like, man, Kiko, there were so many things you could have done before you tried to dodge away.
It is a pretty good roll. He just got double 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Where he had dodge, where he had 2 rolls for that 1 dodge, and all he needed to do is roll like a 2, and he could probably get out.
I see. Acciyn saying that, you know, if he had gotten the troll down, then the troll would have had to roll just to get back up. And I understand that part. I'm all for it. I just don't know if it's worth a reroll. I mean, rerolls can be so vital, and that troll right now is not your biggest concern.
Yeah.
But I will preface this with Acciyn is a much more knowledgeable player about this game than I am. So. Ooh, I wonder if he's going to try and do a pass.
It might not be the best because the centaur does have an agility of 2.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really good if the centaur actually does get the ball. It's just not too likely.
Right.
It's probably better for the runner over here to do his thing. This might be a good plan, even though the troll is right there. If he moves up the troll, he might lose his tackle zones.
Right.
Which probably isn't going to happen unless he forgets to put a person next to him when he tries to move. Which he might tie up enough people that won't happen. But it doesn't look like it because there's some people next to him.
Whew. Now this could be very dangerous because now the ball's near the troll.
Yes. It looks like the troll can probably easily walk up by just attacking the troll, the dwarf in front of him. Though he does have block, which is going to have a hard time actually hitting him. Man, if a freaking dwarf had like dodge, it'd be really hard to hit him like at all.
Oh my gosh, it's a good thing they don't have dodge. I don't think they can even get dodge.
I think if they roll doubles for agility, they can get an agility-based ability. But those are fairly low odds. But if you do get them,
yeah,
it would probably be more. It would probably be better if they would like get just more strength. If they got a strength 4, they would be ridiculous.
Gosh, you know, I was thinking, not sure how smart this would be, but if you could say take this Skaven Blitz over here, Apache, and come around and hit the dwarf in front of the troll, like come around the troll and hit the dwarf away, then you could just have the troll walk right up to that ball, and then he could just stand there, and then it would put so much pressure on that ball. Because even those two dwarves together with that hobgoblin, you're still looking at a hard time taking that troll down.
Right. Like
he's kind of doing what I suggested. I don't know if has to go around or not. Defender down. No, don't push him there. It's all you can push him. No.
It is blocking his movement, though.
It is true. And so we were actually thinking along the same lines. My only thought was to come around the troll so you could push him the other way and then move the troll right where that body is. But this isn't bad either.
Still failed with a roll of 1. I think he hit really stupid. And he did decide to not re-roll that, which might be a pretty bad decision at this point in the game. You don't have that many turns, and you have plenty of re-rolls.
Oof. Yeah, because right now that troll could bust through that cage.
It'd be really good to have that troll not be really stupid.
And you have 4 rerolls. I probably would have taken it. He's getting some nice rolls, though.
He's definitely trying to do those 2 rolls, which I greatly appreciate. And he's doing them right back. And defender down.
Ouch. God, this is just like defender down, defender stumbles, defender down.
And another defender
down. And another
down.
defender down. Gosh.
You do get 2 rolls, so the odds are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets double ones on the armor roll.
Ouchie.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the injury rolls are happening, but it's definitely getting them hit, which is all you can really hope for. Besides that, it's all up to luck. I know it's luck to actually hit them, but you still need that initial push to actually get those rolls.
Right.
Which a lot of people really think that's the most important part. Because
I like their beards.
Just the more that they do, the more chances you have, and so on and so forth. But you still need to roll to hit that chance. It's a chance for a chance. You know.
Wait a second. I think all the dwarves have their eyes closed.
Ooh, both downs. Yeah, I guess you could reroll.
Either that or their eyes have no pupils. Okay, their eyes just have no pupils. God, look at me, dealing with the really important things. Zooming in on dwarf phases.
So he got his guy some open movement.
Right. Spread out the cage a little bit. I wonder if he's gonna try and move or...
Alright, he's tying some more people up.
Oh, he's blitzing. Interesting. Oh, maybe he's actually gonna try and go this direction. Actually, that's not a bad move, actually. Actually. It's not a bad move because he's definitely got the advantage on this side of the field. There's only 2 players up right now. Maybe move that that ball carrier that way, which is exactly what he... No.
Maybe he's doing a handoff.
Maybe.
Looks like he's probably might try to just pass off to the Centaur and then have him run down the field.
The Centaur would go almost all the way, yeah.
And he does. It's just a handoff. And it looks like it doesn't need a catch roll, all it needs is a pass roll. Has one roll, another roll. He can't do re-rolls if he drops it. Oh, and there he goes.
Touchdown. Interesting.
So, you might be able to pass off to somebody else who has low agility because you don't need a catch roll.
Right.
So it all is just the person who can pass it off. Interesting. I did not know that. That's something to note.
Well, I knew that because I knew that because I know pass-offs are not pass-offs. Handoffs are much easier to complete. And because of that, they don't give you any star player points. So you really have to go for the harder pass if you want to get star player points. However, making a touchdown does give you star player points.
Oh wait, no, you don't need to do a passing roll. You still need to do a catching roll. Okay.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That actually makes more sense, I would think.
It looks like he had a 50-50 shot in that particular time.
Mm. So it's 1-0, but the Underworld gets the ball back now, and still 4 turns to make a touchdown. And then he could also, if he makes, this could be good. If he can make a touchdown here, he'll get the ball back again at halftime.
Mm-hmm. So a few people are out, and we're going to need to compensate for that. What are you? Kind of goblins wearing some weird kind of hats, riding a dancing wolf. I like the dancing wolves.
Oh, it looks like we got a commentator asleep over here, leaning up against a Minotaur.
Oh, that's me.
And, oh my god, what the...
24-hour stream will do that.
No. It looks like... Okay, I'm not sure I want to know what's going on there. There's a big goblin behind a small goblin, and it looks like he's sitting in the big goblin's lap, and that's not good.
Freaking just... I love the Chaos Dwarves, the cheerleaders. They're freaking dancing wolves.
Yeah.
There's the kickoff, and... What is the... Oh, throw a rock. Somebody...
Ouch. Hit.
Oh, and he's knocked out.
Not good.
And it's kicked out of bounds.
Well, that's good for them.
Mm-hmm. So they just get the ball. Wow, he's really grouped up here.
Yeah, I didn't realize that he has no one back there to receive the ball. It's almost like he was expecting to just go out of bounds or something.
I don't know what he was exactly thinking with this one, but it might work out really well. And defender stumble, which will get him down.
Nicely done.
Push can help. Just push him aside. Get him out of the way, maybe make a road down the middle for the most part.
You could, like, blitz Bill, take out that one dwarf, and then just march down the middle.
I don't know what Kikoni is planning, but he just stuck somebody to be a sacrificial goat in there.
Yeah, he did. I got this! You guys don't even know. And that little goblin's a beast. It would be hilarious, like, you level that goblin up a few times and he gets, like, double 6s on strength. And you just have a goblin that's, like, strength 4, strength 5.
Well, he's just going to be a strength 3.
I guess if couple, as in a few more than
2?
One. Yeah. Then he'd have a strength 4, but no one would see it coming. They'd be like, oh, look, it's a little, oh my god!
And
oh, wow. Stunned him.
Claw is being a really helpful ability right now.
Yeah, it is. And he really could just march right down the middle. Maybe take Bill to go cover that upper side.
Yeah, he might want to put some people around him, make maybe a partial cage.
Yeah.
So people won't blitz him.
Oh, looks like he's gonna go down this side of the field.
He's building that partial cage up pretty well. He's not going to have anybody running that way, but I think he moved a little bit too short in this round. Probably should have pushed up a little bit more, because it looks like there's going to be a lot of people moving in that direction. But ooh.
Oh gosh, that sacrificial lamb.
He got sacrificed.
He got sacrificed. I wonder if they told him what he had to do.
Okay, your plan?
I don't want to go do it.
Just run next to two people. Don't worry, you're just gonna get hit really flipping hard. But that's what's happening. Okay, don't worry about it. Is this guy a thrower? Yes, he is. So, looks like...
Just a push. So still hasn't broken through the cage yet. And if honestly, if Kikoni can hold him, it can hold that cage intact, it'd be really good for him. And it looks like Acciyn's come to the conclusion that he probably couldn't break through the cage, so he's more like setting up a line of defense.
Right. This is basically what I was worried about it, since he didn't move up far enough. That he's going to have a lot of people on his hands now. He has time to move up all of his guys from the other side of the field back down here. Where's that defender down?
Ooh, ouch. Stunned. That's not good.
That might have been red dice, I'm not sure. Because he should not have had that, and if you have block, you really can take those sort of risks.
Yeah, you can.
I was thinking about some sort of blitz somewhere. I've yet to see... Oh, is it this guy? Oh, okay. Reload for sure feeding, still failed it.
Ouchie.
That's okay. He got his guy where he needs it to be. It's a good thing he just didn't hurt himself. Which was actually pretty close, because he rolled an 8 on that.
Yeah.
Which for a lesser man would have killed him. That trip would have killed him! I guess that really can happen in football. There's been plenty of times where somebody's just injured just running down the field.
Yep. Like me, back in '86. They used to call me Sure Hands McGee.
No, they call me No Hands
freak
McGee.
Trip accident and I lost my third arm. It was sad.
I lost my hair powers.
They stopped calling me Sure Hands McGee. And they called me Fred.
They called me Normal Ham Sam.
It's like, but your name's not McGee. I know!
What is he going to do? What is he going to do? What is it? You tell me now.
I'm trying to think what his best options are now. I mean, he's got tons of options. I would say that, I mean, Acciyn's got a really strong defense, but Kikoni's still really in this drive.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a strong cage. He could bust a hole in somewhere.
Ooh,
going for that dwarf.
Push. He can lead up and actually push that dwarf right out of the field.
He could.
Yep. Push him down right there. Not gonna lead up. Not gonna help your dude. Yeah.
Oh,
freaking,
he is.
Freaking do that.
Do that, man. Go for
a push.
Push.
There you
That's
go.
all you need. And hope you get a
He's out for this, so that's good.
stunned.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting fellow that just kind of came in and just started kicking him.
Yeah. Did tie up 2 people, but he got that dwarf out for good. Now Bill's going for it. Just gotta push.
Didn't move up. Interesting.
Yeah, I would have moved up and tied both of those guys up.
Well, I guess that one guy, but...
No, you... Well, yeah, okay. Never mind then. So maybe it's not such a bad thing.
Unless he's planning on staying there for this particular turn. Oh, he's setting up a second cage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's definitely not planning to stay there now. Oh, okay, so yeah, he does have a cage with kind of 4 corners. Well, whatever he needs protected is protected. However, this top corner here is only protected by a small little gobby.
Looks like that one's probably going to get pushed the most, unless he's going for some sort of blood. Maybe the green kind.
Maybe.
It's on sale.
You know what he could do? He could pass the ball off to this gobby and then throw him. Oh. I don't really disagree with that move. I mean, that skeever was completely useless where he was, and he's not going to, take on 3 dwarves in a fist fight.
Mm-hmm. Definitely the next turn he's going to get hit. He had pretty good chances of getting out.
Yeah.
Still kind of half and half.
But still, I don't really disagree with that move. I mean, either you take that risk, or you just leave him out of the play.
Alright, looks like part of his cage is getting pushed. But to where?
To where? Interesting. Problem is, he still can't really attack that side very well.
Looks like he's going to not be able to move up anymore.
Yeah.
Make sure you cover that top side, because you already got the bottom side fairly covered right now. Just he can go up and then right. Make sure you cover that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Is that even if he brings those 2 dwarves up down towards the cage, that skeever has the movement rate to break free, and he does have a hobgoblin back here in kind of defense, but a hobgoblin versus a skeever, I mean, you're talking about a fair fight at that point.
Mm-hmm. And just make sure this guy is a thrower, so make sure you have nobody able to run down the field.
Right. Like Bill over here. So he did exactly what I thought he would do. He's really trying to block him in. The problem with this is blocking him in is really effective unless he breaks free. Ooh. Was he thinking of blitzing?
Probably that guy down there. He does have block though. But then again, there's not too many people he can really get to at this point.
Right.
Ooh, both down for both.
Ooh, is he gonna re-roll?
It's safe for both of them.
Alright. So, nope, nothing happened. And now those 2 characters are tied up? I mean, on both sides. I would say that was almost... It's almost worse for Acciyn than it is for Kikoni.
Yep. And still covering that one guy probably wouldn't have moved him there. I probably would have moved him dead center so he doesn't try to just run past or diagonal or whatever.
Yeah, and he brought up his safety net. So now if that skeever does break free...
he's covering that. Good. Good. The skeever's going to have a hard time trying to go around.
But if someone like, for example, let's say that goblin with some dodge and stunty just dodges past those guys. Not easy, I agree. But this is my one fear, is that he's really boxed in, but if he manages to break out of the box, how are you going to catch him?
Looks like he's...
Now, if you're Kikoni, how do you break out of the box?
Best idea would probably be trying to use that troll to blitz that guy up there and just kind of run for it.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Another idea could be try and at least push some of these dwarves in this line back and just run through the line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, use one of the skeevers up here to push the centaur back to free up those two other skeevers, and use them to break a hole, and then run.
Do they have dodge? Do any of them have dodge? No. So I was thinking maybe they could have, like, ran around the bottom area. And he got really stupid and failed. Probably should re-roll that. There's not too many re-rolls you got left in here.
You got more than enough re-rolls to last for the last 3 turns, so use a re-roll.
Might need it for another time in this particular turn, but I don't foresee that unless he has a very particular strategy that he's going for.
Yeah, but and the thing is, Bill's going to be a huge key factor here.
He's just thinking about that exact thing that we're probably thinking of right now. Should you use it now, or try to use it for something that you know that you're going to need later? Because this is probably one of those key moves. If it's a key move, re-roll. No, and he doesn't.
No, he didn't re-roll it. He's probably going to try and save it for a run.
Ooh, a defender down. Nice single roll. Probably not the best decision, but yeah.
No, actually, it was exactly what I thought he should do, and now it frees up those 2 skeevers.
But that guy had freaking block. There was a lot of things that probably wasn't the best idea to do. He basically had 2 self downs, 2 defender downs, and 2 pushes as his odds. Which is not good.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty good odds. That means you have a 4 in 6 chance of doing what you want. All you need is a push or a defender down. So you only had a 1 in 4 chance of failing.
Yeah, but failing would mean you had to do your entire turn.
1 in 3 chance. I know.
And also probably would have wounded your own character. Excuse me.
So now what is he doing? Oh, he can't blitz at all. I forgot about that.
He already uses blitz. He's using a push. Kind of risky single rolls right now. Not sure exactly what he's going for.
Not quite positive either.
And he's going for kind of
pass?
A pass, maybe. He's going to need to cover him and try to make him re-roll as much as possible to try to dodge out of that. He failed. Oh, the guy now has the ball. Maybe not the best idea at the moment. It looks like he can probably set up a 2 dice roll blitz on that guy.
Yeah, because those dwarves can make it to him. 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
He can do enough just to walk next to him. He might need to do a reroll if he wants to actually do a blitz attack. But there's another guy free that he can do that.
I would have tried to move that passer. You know, if you could have moved that passer even 1 more square back, away from this cage.
This guy.
Still, like I said, this. Oh, ouch. Ow. Like I said, though, that is the danger of what he did. He doesn't have a safety net. Like, right now, Kikoni, it all depends on how well he can pull off this blitz. But if this blitz fails, Kikoni has a really clear field.
Tacker down, push. He might want to re-roll that. No, just does a push. Pushes him back into multiple people, so he's going to have a hard time throwing or dodging or anything like that. He has another square that he needs to run. So he's definitely not going to be able to, he's going to use some sure feet. He's got rerolls, so that's fine. Yeah.
Yikes.
So this guy is going nowheresville. Unless he is ridiculously lucky. And I think even with that ridiculous luck, I think the actual physical odds might be against him so much that even if he does try to do it against these odds, the odds are like to 100% at this point. So he just will go down if he tries to move.
This was actually a really bad move. I didn't realize he had so many people that could make it.
And defender stumble. Wow. And gets...
Yikes, stunned.
He's losing more and more people that he can use for his turn.
Yep.
Just a push. Probably going to push and lead up with that. And just kind of hug him against the wall. No. Just puts him there.
And this is not good for Kikoni.
Let's see. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can actually move up that rat right there. The skeven thrower. Sorry, it's Seatman Rat. Or Scatman Rat. Excuse me. It looked like an E.
He could, but what's he going to try and do? Pass it?
I don't know. Maybe he's going to try to blitz or something. He's got to get some people off that one guy so he might actually have a chance to re-roll. And a defender stumble has his first move. Interesting. Doesn't follow up, which is a good idea.
Really not sure the best way to get out of that situation. I honestly, I wouldn't have thrown it. Ooh, blitz from Bill.
That might actually be a really, really good idea. Where he's going to push it into his own player so he gets pushed back out of the hole.
Oh, and Mighty Blow knocks him out even.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, and now he only has one dodge roll to make.
Right.
Oh, very smart. I would almost take that dodge roll and run for it.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely do that. And, he only has a few people that can get to him, though it will be a double dice roll when that happens, because the person who is a centaur and the other person both have enough movement to get to where he is when he moves to that spot. No, right. You should have tied up that centaur. You should have had that thrower right next to that centaur. Because you want... this would be your last turn after you did that, trying to do that dodge thing, unless you're planning on throwing.
Well, unless he's trying to tie up that centaur with this other skeever. No? Oh, he makes the dodge roll. Ooh, do you go for it?
Oh, when he fails, reroll.
Rerolls. Ooh, I wouldn't do it again.
Stop it right there. Don't even say, what are the odds? The odds is 1 in 6. And you got a 1 there and a 6 chance. And if you get that, you're going to be kicking yourself. Because,
yep.
Let's see, the centaur.
It depends. It all depends on how you look at it. If you look at it in a single dice roll, it's a 1 in 6 chance. If you look at it overall, I just got a 1. Therefore, my chances of getting another 1 are even slimmer. I love how probabilities can play with your mind like that. Yeah. And he goes for it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Movement of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. He can still get to him. Can he do a blitz? I'm not right sure if he has enough room to...
Oh, wait, no, okay. With the centaur, at least.
Okay, now he has more room to actually move because that guy was kind of blocking his way. So he does have enough movement. And it looks like
he'll have to roll sure feet.
Yeah, just 1. And he has a single reroll that he's been saving for this last particular turn. So even if he does, he will probably get that ball out of that person's hands, which is exactly what he needs to do. And does a sure feat for his fail. Does a defender stumble? And he got that ball out of his hands. It looks like he's not going to be able to get that unless there's a freaking miracle stroke.
Yeah. On the bright side, though, Kikoni, this drive may have stalled and failed, but he didn't do what we've seen happen so often in this league of let the other team score again.
Right.
And he does get the ball back to try over.
And he could have... His probability of actually getting to the end and getting that 1 goal and then getting the ball back in the next one was pretty high.
Right.
That wasn't like it was any bad moves. It was just that, like, both people are kind of stretching for straws and they both kind of grabbed it.
I'm thinking the only real bad move that I saw Kikoni make was that pass. And even I wasn't totally against it at first, but And I was thinking about that, is that I wouldn't have made that pass unless you could get that pass just a little bit further away from everyone.
Ooh, defender stumble. Looks like this is probably going to be end game. It looks like there's not going to be enough people who actually have movement speed to actually get back to the goal line. The person who's down, even if he does get the ball, is not going to have enough movement.
He'd have to throw it to someone.
And nobody has enough movement.
Sure he does. This throw skeever over here has plenty of movement. No, he just got up.
Yep. He was knocked down. And he rolled a really... You got re-rolls, dude. Ooh, and a push. Interesting. That might be exactly what he needs. It will probably get pushed out of bounds and then back into somebody's hands. And he doesn't do it?
What?
Maybe I don't know how out of bounds works.
Out of bounds just randomly throws it somewhere else on the field. So it doesn't throw it into anyone's hands. I was thinking about that too, is that, you know, it's just as risky to... Oh, ouch. See, the ball just gets thrown somewhere else on the field.
Alright.
And it's halftime.
Interesting things that you might want to keep in mind for games. Just these kind of little tricks of like pushing people into other areas and stuff like that. You might just get some weird odds and get a really good move. But that looked like it was pretty much dead in the water at that point.
Yeah, I don't think that there was any really bad plays here, except for maybe that pass. But it was good on both parts.
And of course, at the time of playing the game, the person who's playing is in heat of the moment and stuff like that. So maybe not the best way to do plans.
I have been informed that something we need to keep in mind too is that Bill has loner, and thus rerolls are very risky for him.
Bill?
The troll.
Oh.
Because remember, we were sitting there going, man, do we re-roll it? He should re-roll that troll. Well, he'd have to re-roll just to re-roll. Or he'd have to pass a roll just to be able to do the re-roll.
Oh.
And that's a very good point. And that would make me hesitate a lot, too. I never re-roll loners if I can help it.
I might have done it for that big guy, though.
Yeah.
Just because the move itself would probably be way too tempting to pass up. Looks like he still just has a lot of people in that one sort of spot. Brilliant coaching, so it looks like Kiko gets
an extra reroll. Oh, wow. Oh, and the catch failed, though. But still, the kick went right to him.
Mm-hmm. It gets a push, which is good.
Gonna push you.
Let's see. It's still really interesting why there's this kind of group of people. Maybe he's protecting some of his players. Like he has the row of kind of like the things that he doesn't mind getting hit, and then the ones that he's just like, I don't want these guys to get hurt.
Right.
Maybe. I'm not exactly sure what this formation would entail. I'm fairly new to it. Maybe because it's just something against very kind of beat down team that sticking together might be a better idea than trying to space out your guys.
Yeah. Especially, well, yeah. Here's the problem, though. He's up against a really bashy team. Like, the general rule of thumb is when you're facing a really bashy team, you want to, I was going to say spit out your guys, but then again, okay, it's so weird. if you're facing a really bashy team, you want to have your guys grouped together too, so that you can try and maybe gang up on them. And if you're facing a really dodgy team, you want to spread your guys out so that they have to dodge through as much as possible.
Right.
So I'm oh, sure hands, and runs for it.
A critical failure, and sure hands made it do a reroll, and hit that. Let's see. Looked like a 2 and 3 chance to pick up the ball. 1 in 3 chance to fail. 2 and 3 to succeed. And I love probability because it's always kind of like, well, if I do 425% actions, I should end up with 100%, right?
Oh, Acciyn's saying that the setup was a ruse. He was trying to get all his players on that side of the field so that he could pass it to the other side. The weird part is well, it's not a bad strategy per se, because I mean, I wouldn't expect anyone to actually fall for it, but even if they don't fall for it, you either they match your strength, or they don't, keep their character spread out, and you have an advantage on that side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, of course, that he has the advantage on the other side of the field and can flank around you. So it's not a smart tactic, it's not a dumb tactic, it's just another way of doing the game.
Right.
It has its advantages and disadvantages, surely. It's gonna push the goblin. The goblin gets pushed. Hey, look, they're right back to where they started. I push you, you push me. One big happy family.
He's moving his guys, little 4 movement dudes. It's kind of round.
He's cute. Look at him run.
Oh my, it's a blitz and he's good. Oh. Both the defender down. Excuse me.
What? You want to choose both down? Actually, not that it would have mattered.
Yeah. And of course, does it go for it, which really the Centaur was made to do. Get sprint and sure feet. Got an extra area to go to, and then has sure feet to make sure that he has a reroll for any of those. Looks like he's moving his guy down here to probably just kind of go around and flank it, which is a good idea, and also just kind of have a net so the person has a hard time running through. Looks like Acciyn is covering all of his bases. Because it looks like has a lot more characters than he does. Looks like he has his full team, and it looks like the other side has how many people down?
They're down 2 people.
2. And they're both the little dudes.
They got their cheerleaders, though.
I don't know why it's blinking. Stop it. Alright.
Now, here's the question. What does Kikoni do? He's boxed in again. Maybe he's going to try and scoot around the edge. Actually, it's not that bad. You've got Bill to protect you up there.
Mm-hmm. Both down, attacker down. Yeah, I'd probably reroll that too. Ooh, we got a defender stumble.
Defender stumble. He has 5 rerolls,
go and
so...
smack him. Go and really...
You do that. Bam. And then, yeah, just run your ball up behind Bill. Ooh, attacker down and pushed.
Yeah, push. Gonna push him a bit even farther and closer to this troll. It's gonna be hard to get around.
Yep.
Or maybe just away so that guy might...
He's debating right now what he wants to do.
May go down the line. No.
Oh, and he didn't follow through.
Nope. Probably just didn't want to be in that situation where there's so many enemies. But I think the troll there would probably scare off anybody who wanted to maybe go around. What could happen though is these guys might be able... This is kind of like almost false wall here of the underworld goblins will probably get hit in the face, and then he can step up, making a lot more room for him to get hit. So I guess this would be a better plan than trying to step up and then getting like 3 people next to him.
Oh, he dodges. Ooh. So instead of having them get hit in the face, he decided to move them away. Actually, that's not a bad idea, because now if he wants to, you know, that goblin, basically he'd have to blitz the goblin itself.
Mm-hmm.
What is he going to do with his ball carrier? Is he going to move him, or is he going to keep him there? Probably shouldn't keep him there.
Looks like he was probably going to move him up just a little bit, which still does give Acciyn some time to move, but as long as you got some people pinned down, I don't think there's too much of a problem.
Oh, wow! He moved Bill without anyone next. No, there was someone next to him, but still.
He's going towards the sidelines. This is a pretty good one, though. I don't mind this at all, because he still needs to do a blitz to get that one guy out of there to begin with.
Right.
So this isn't really that bad at all. He's taking the sideline as just kind of a wall,
right,
and protecting him fairly well. This guy did not have dodge, but really could have picked either one, doesn't particularly matter.
He probably wanted to move that goblin that dodged that fail up just as another. He could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he could have just made like a line protecting him.
Looks like that blitzer is going to get hit pretty hard. And the defender stumble. He does not have any dodge. It looks like he's going to go and get hit. Alright, so there's plenty of people to really just kind of clog up what's going on right here. Where is he going to blitz? Probably just that little dude, yeah. Defender down, defender stumble. It's going to have to do a defender down.
Yep. And then move up. Put pressure on that skeever.
Mm-hmm.
Or skaven. It's a skaven.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. Not looking so good now.
Yeah, kind of plugging up those holes. He still can't get around to the front for the most part, but he can try. Ooh. There's a lot of people around that troll now.
I think what Kikoni wanted to do was move that last goblin in the middle there, so he could have made a line. And he would have been much more protected that way. He wouldn't have had this Chaos Dwarf march right up in between them.
Maybe. Looks like this side of the field is completely clear, and it looks like everything's going down on the top side.
It moves that hobgoblin in the way. And that other hobgoblin, gosh.
Let's see, what does he need to do to get out of this situation? Well, he's pretty pinned down in just about everywhere. He's got every single teammate pretty much covered. Looks like what he could start doing is trying to get his blitzers and stuff down in that direction to help out. His troll still has quite a bit of help to really do whatever he needs to.
Just see, here's the problem. Whatever. He needs to move that ball carrier, otherwise he's going to be served next turn.
Right. But he has 2 people just next to him at the moment.
Right.
So, all he needs to do is get rid of these 2 blockers. He can do that. He has a troll, and he has a blitz for a move, which he can do with probably one of these 2 characters right here. Probably could attack with one, and then kind of get up and blitz with the other. what he could do actually is attack this guy, blitz over to here to attack this guy, move up and push the thrower kind of into this little pocket right here. Then use the troll to attack the hobgoblin there, and then he might do a run through to get past the other one goblin. Oh, that was not a good spot though.
No, not at all.
Oh, and he's just doing a push though. Okay, so he's getting that one person out. That's his one turn though.
Yeah. That dwarf just gets stunned.
He's out, but that's not gonna help.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's not helping this ball carrier at all.
My plan has a lot of risk, like a lot of risk. Even if he does make it out, there's going to be still some people just going around and blitzing.
It is a lot of risk, but I mean, look how much risk he's in right now. It can't be worse than where he is.
It wouldn't be exactly too much, because this troll is still like keeping a lot of people standing here. So if this troll does actually hit this guy out,
right?
They can't exactly move.
Too bad you can't throw Skaven.
True. Then again, I really wouldn't want to get him eaten. Oh my! Yeah. Is he gonna try to throw it downfield?
I think so.
Oh, not the best move at the moment. But I think he's setting up for the next turn.
How bad of a move is that? I mean, really, your other options, is that really any more risky than what you were proposing? He can't move him. Next turn, that Skaven's going out.
The problem right now is that it's a really high risk roll to actually throw down there.
The question is it a higher risk than leaving that Skaven there and that ball there? Because no matter what, if they lose that ball, Acciyn's getting it. Bill's not going to pick it up.
Push works. But he's only going to push him probably to that block over there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not going to push him out. As I think. Because I think it's like gives you kind of like a pointer thing, what you can and cannot do. And he moves up, interesting. You have little time left in your turn. Maybe it might run out before he actually chooses what to do next. It looks like he's throwing.
Yeah. Honestly, really risky move, but ouch.
And he gets it back.
He gets it again.
Get out of my hands! Get out of my hands! Oh shit!
It's still in my hands! It's still in my hands! Ouch.
And he's gonna get hurt.
Oh,
dead.
Dead.
Are you kidding me? Okay, just badly hurt.
Okay. You can get it, Bill.
Congratulations on buying an apothecary.
Yes. Turned out to save your hide.
Oh, and just a badly hurt too. Woo. Oh. And this is why you buy apothecaries. Because if somebody dies, you don't want him to. Reroll. Reroll death.
Death is bad.
I got through some armor and it hit the freaking death roll and Jeez, what is Acciyn going to do now? Because he's got his centaur pretty much free at the moment. Except picking up that ball is a little hard. Is he going for the ogre?
Yes. No, I don't know.
Or the whatever this is.
Oh, knocked out. Ouch.
Oh my. He's got 2 dice rolls on that guy. Might as well, I guess.
Yeah. Surf Bill.
Wow,
and
how many people are out of his team?
I was gonna say, this is not looking good for Kikoni. He's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people left on his team. One of them stunned. 2 of them are on the other side of the field.
Oh, even with Sure Feet again. This is the second time this match that Sure Feet did not save him. That is some nasty odds. And it looks like he can probably do this. Let's see. If he you need to get somebody down there. So he needs to dodge. Do either one of these guys have dodge? No, they barely can pick up the ball, let alone dodge. There's this stunty guy right over here. How many movements? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can pick up the ball. He has just about as much agility as the other dudes. Let's see. Blocks and roll. Dodgy. Really has nobody near the ball for the most part.
You know what I've been noticing, which is a good sign? I mean, like, this game is like both players are taking so much time to think about what they're doing.
He's got rerolls.
He does.
You gonna reroll that? Yep. You can throw it back down to that guy down there. How many steps does he have away from the field? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wow!
He's gonna do it.
Failed launch. It's getting it near him though. He's around a lot of people who can't pick up the ball, but
you know, if he can pick up the ball and even just run completely away, you know. 1, 2.
Tack her down. Really bad first move, and he gets to use his first reroll in this half. Oh, and he does get an injury. Oh, and it's something other than badly hurt. It's not death either. And it's a -1 to strength. Ow. No.
Because the goblins and strength and ow.
They're gonna have a 1. People are gonna be doing 3 dice rolls on that guy like it's nobody's business.
Ouch. It's almost like you just want to get rid of him and buy a new one. Let me see. I'm gonna go take a look at the guy with the broken collarbone, see if he has dodge, stunty, right stuff. So nothing that the other goblins don't have. You almost just want to fire him, hire someone else. Because that's just a walking target right there.
So looks like Acciyn is probably in a pretty good position. He's still covering everybody. And has one person that can pick up the ball this turn and probably run a little bit. Let's see. Well, he has 2 people who can do that.
Got the ball.
And he's going to run with it. And he has a dodge too, so he has a pretty good chance of holding on to that ball.
Yep, I think he's going to score again.
Let's see. He does have 3 players up here pretty covered, but it looks like if you can take out this particular Chaos Dwarf with this particular character,
you could free up a Skaven, yeah.
Right. And it looks like that's going to happen right now. A defender down.
Down, ouch. And then you can blitz him.
Followed up, alright. And yeah, he has a free blitz on that guy. It doesn't look like that's going to have any extra rolls for that, so we might want to try to look for another person that might be more available to help him out with that.
Maybe try and dodge this one Chaos Dwarf over here. Because you can see where I'm pointing.
Yes, yes. He does have that 1 roll, but if he does not do that, even if he does do that, there's pretty bad odds at the moment.
It's like, well, yeah, 50-50.
That's
well,
with
3+, I think.
That's with the guy with the passing hands.
Yeah.
He's the thrower. Oh, he's just gonna run it next to him, so he has to do some rolls to get out of that.
Right. No, he's gonna do what we thought, but the other way around.
Oh, both down. It's better than attacker down.
Yep.
I think you already did your reroll for this turn.
Yep.
Oh. Alright, he's gonna get hit even with that dodge. Oh, he does have a reroll.
He did use the reroll. He didn't have he hadn't used it yet. I was just looking at that saying, you know, I don't think he used the reroll.
I don't think he got a good other roll. He might have gotten just like pushes or something like that. Or maybe just 2 attacker downs. It sounds like the timing for this seems like he got 2 pretty bad rolls again.
Yeah.
And probably telling you about it because most likely they're in the same call together.
Like, oh, come on! What you get? What'd you get, man? Huh?
We can't tell.
Oh, two
attacker downs.
Ouch.
Oh. Shit.
Ouch. Would have even worked for both down. Now he's just gonna blitz that Skaven out of the way. Defender down. And knocked out even. Gosh, this team's getting torn apart.
Defender down was just a bully move.
Yeah.
Or both down, sorry. Both down was just a bully move. Because he's just taunting, going like, yep. That I can do that, you know, with my block move.
I think you got this, Kikoni. You just gotta break the rules. That's all you gotta do.
If you do the math.
Yeah, and pretty much the game is over because he'll be up 2-0, and Kikoni will only have 3 turns left to try and get 2 touchdowns. That's pretty much impossible. I'm sure there's like a 1 in 1,000 chance, maybe.
I think it is literally impossible because he would need to do at least a single turn touchdown,
right?
Which that team does not have the ability to do such things.
Is there any team that has the ability to do such things?
They can, like this team can do that, but you'd have to pretty much pick up somebody and then throw them. Does not have the ability for that though.
Right. He doesn't have his troll or any of his goblins.
All of them are gone.
Poor Kikoni. You look at his pin, it's just all knocked out and injuries.
Good thing he freaking made that one guy live though. It's good. Oh, and tries to do the impossible move.
Yep. I would have tried it too. Might as well. And it's touchdown time.
I think he might wait out the clock.
Ouch.
It looks like it.
Ouch.
Not quite sure why though. Maybe he just might be in a really good position and he's just kind of going like, well, I really don't want any of my guys to be hit. They're all down and stuff like that, so I just kind of wait until they get up so I can hit them back down.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Variax on that one.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, ouch. Ooh. It's a bit of an unsporting move. However, I wouldn't ever be upset by it because, you know, it's a tactic. You know,
I'm not exactly sure what he's going for now. He's not going to get any experience from any of this.
Right. Take out the competition.
But he's not going to be fighting him again unless he's like in the finals.
I don't know.
Alright, Acciyn. Or, sorry, Kikoni. What you gonna do? Lay down?
He's saying that he fouled the guy with Claw because he was the threat. I don't know. I don't think that... Okay, I was thinking about that. At first I was sitting there going, you know, stalling like this is kind of mean, But he's not doing it to be mean so much as protect his team. Because really, if he gets the touchdown and Kikoni gets the ball back, Kikoni has a chance of using claw on someone or doing something. So he's not doing it to be mean or unsportsmanlike. He's doing it to save his team. Still, it's not exactly good sportsmanship, but it's not a bad tactic either.
Yeah.
And at this point, I don't know if I would care either, because if I was Kikoni, because, I mean, what am I going to do? Score 2 touchdowns?
Looks like I'm trying to force that guy to actually do his touchdown. Yeah, I'd probably try to do that too, even if I did get knocked down.
Yeah.
And I'm still kind of putting pressure on him. He's away from these guys, so he's probably not going to get another freaking, like, penalty hit. He can't really do anything with the claw guy.
No, he's going to be stunned next turn, and that's it. Well, no, he wouldn't be stunned next turn if he touches down this turn. Why did you do that?
Just to not get fouled.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, okay, now that one's weird. Why do that one?
I think he's just doing it for fun, which is not a good move for people
Because
that
you
you
could
want
get
to
hurt.
live.
Yeah.
You can injure yourself by doing such things, which is not the best idea. It looks like you might get injured right now.
Ouch.
He gets knocked out. Which might just be a better move for... There's almost no reason... Like, I guess you could probably still do your, like, attacks and stuff like that. Are you gonna reroll that? Yeah, you are. And he gets a defender down. Probably just trying to get experience, that's fine. Yeah, and just do the touchdown. Anything else would just be abnormally mean.
Yeah. And Kikoni has one turn to do something. No injury though. Acciyn, you injured half his team. I think he did enough.
Yep. Looks like his one guy that was knocked out of field was coming back in.
Mm-hmm.
So, even though Kikoni's got a few of his... Wow. Okay. No, he's got 2 other people. So it has 6 people against, I think, a full team of 11.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow.
I would literally just like line my guys up in the back of the field and just be like, I'm going as far away from these guys as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just don't want any more injury rolls. I might catch the ball, or I might get the ball, and I might pass it to somebody, get some points. But that's about it. And maybe he wants to injure somebody.
Maybe. Try and get something. Some SP points or something. However, at this point, he's got a turn to also injure him back, so... Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe he's trying to put everyone close together so that he can get a good roll and try and keep too many people from... Yeah, because if he does this, next turn Acciyn can only blitz one person. So he only has one chance to hurt one person.
High kick. Oh, doesn't catch it.
I don't think he's even going to bother with it.
I'm not quite sure why he lined up that person in front of that one dwarf, though. Not exactly sure on that one. Does get a push.
Yeah.
Oddly, he does not use his reroll. Maybe he's trying to do it for something else.
Well, he doesn't really need to reroll because he can just attack with 2 more people.
Yeah.
Well, now he can't.
Maybe he's going to reroll for his one pass.
Yeah.
Just to try to get some SP. Because this is his
Right.
last turn. He's got one reroll. He's going to try to do something
Pick
with
it up
his
and do a
last
pass
turn.
or something. Yeah.
I'm not sure why he's moving his guy up.
Yeah, just pass from there. Much better
I would
chance
be
of a...
far away from any of these guys.
Yeah. Was it? Did it work?
I don't know.
What? Inaccurate pass. Launch. It bounced into his arm, so he didn't get any points for it.
Darn.
So technically it worked, but...
He's using his last reroll for his last attack. And a defender stumbled. Damn, and he even hit his freaking armor value. Almost
Nice.
injured the dude. The defender down. And I think that'll be his turn.
Yeah, and he is in a good position because right now, Acciyn can only hit one person.
Mm-hmm.
Watch, it's an injury.
He's most likely going to go for that easy target goblin right there.
Yeah.
And two defender downs.
He's not moving people up to get a better roll. Or maybe it wouldn't have mattered. He had 2 dice anyway.
And that'll be the end. Alright. Kind of brutal.
Kind of. That was a slaughter. I mean, like, not a slaughter in the sense that Kikoni didn't do a good job, but just a slaughter in the sense that his team got pummeled.
I know. It's what the Chaos Dwarves are meant to do, but wow.
Yep.